Have you ever noticed a gentle nudge in your heart? Something that draws you towards someone, even in your 60s, when life has already given you so much wisdom and experience. Maybe it's a quiet glance, a familiar laugh, or an unexpected conversation that feels meaningful. Could this be God quietly guiding your soulmate toward you, even if you haven't realized it yet? Love After 60 isn't about Hollywood moments or dramatic gestures. It's about subtle signs, divine timing, and connections that feel natural, steady, and comforting. If you've ever wondered, is it too late to find love? Or could someone truly understand me now? Then today's message is just for you. In this video, I'll reveal 3 hidden ways God may be connecting you with your soulmate after 60. Signs that are quiet yet profound, and that can change everything when you notice them. Love at this stage isn't about rushing or grand gestures. It's about divine timing, gentle guidance, and moments that feel ordinary until you realize they were meant to be. Before we begin, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to discover love's quiet miracles. So take a deep breath, pour yourself a warm cup of tea or coffee, settle into your favorite chair, and let's uncover the first way God may be quietly bringing the person meant to walk with you through the rest of your journey. Number 1. God prepares you before you meet your soulmate. Before God introduces you to your soulmate, before He orchestrates that sacred connection, before He aligns 2 paths to become one, He first prepares you. Because a soulmate is not just about companionship, it's about a covenant. It's not only about feelings, but about growth. It's not merely about attraction, it's about purpose. And so before God entrusts you with a life-changing, destiny-shaping relationship, He leads you through a season of preparation. He refines, shapes, and molds you so that when you meet the one He has destined for you, you're ready. Not just to receive love, but to steward it in a way that honors Him. Think of it like a master gardener tending a field. No wise gardener simply scatters seeds on unprepared soil and hopes for a harvest. The ground must be tilled, the weeds removed, the stones cleared, so the seed has fertile soil to grow and flourish. Similarly, before God plants the seed of love in your life, He prepares the soil of your heart. He breaks hardened places, removes the weeds of past pain, and clears away the stones of emotional baggage. Love cannot take root in soil that is unprepared. Often God's preparation seasons feel like delays, failures, or even hardships, not to harm you, but to equip you for something far greater than you could handle prematurely. How can you know when God is preparing you for your soulmate? First, He brings healing. You cannot build a healthy relationship while carrying old wounds. God gently exposes areas that need restoration, childhood hurts, past disappointments, unresolved struggles. He does this so that past pain does not sabotage the blessing to come. Many enter relationships hoping someone else will fix them, but only God can heal. If you find yourself in a season of healing, don't resist. Allow Him to work in you before bringing the person He has destined for you. Before Adam met Eve, he had a mission. He walked with God. He had purpose. He had identity. He was not alone because God filled him. When Eve was introduced, she did not complete him, she complemented what God had already established. Likewise, a soulmate is not meant to fill a void, but to fit into the fullness God has placed in you. Trust God's timing. Trust the preparation. When the moment comes, you will be ready, not just to receive love, but to nurture and honor it in a way that reflects His plan. Every season of waiting, every lesson, every refinement is worth it, because God is not just giving you a relationship, He is giving you a divine partnership. If you believe God is preparing your heart and your life before bringing your soulmate to you, comment, "Amen, I am ready," to share your faith and hope with others. And just as God prepares your heart before love arrives, He also orchestrates moments when your paths cross in the most unexpected ways. These chance encounters aren't random. They are divine appointments, gently nudging you toward the person He has destined for you. Number 2. Through unexplainable coincidences. There is one way I've seen God work in love after 60 that never fails to humble me, and it is wrapped in what the world calls coincidences. We give them names like chance encounters, lucky timing, or being in the right place at the right moment. But after enough years of living, after witnessing how God threads together the smallest details of your days, you no longer believe in pure randomness. You start to see these moments for what they truly are, His fingerprints gently pressed into the fabric of your life. They are not accidents. They are quiet signposts whispering, "This is the path I have prepared for you." And when you are no longer chasing love, when your heart has settled into a steadier rhythm, these moments seem to arrive more often and with greater clarity. I once met a man nearing 79 who said his second great love began because of a traffic jam. Frustrated after a doctor's appointment, he turned down a side street and stopped at a gas station he had never visited. Someone called his name. It was a woman from his teenage years. A brief greeting led to coffee the following week, and eventually a marriage he hadn't predicted. He said, "If the road had been clear that day, I would have gone straight home. God intentionally slowed me down to meet her again." What is remarkable about these divine appointments is how effortless they feel. God has arranged the roads, softened hearts, and prepared the soil long before you arrive. When you finally meet, there is often a peaceful recognition, as if a missing piece quietly slides into place and you didn't realize how much you needed it. After 60, timing carries a depth that is hard to explain until you've lived through it. The right person, at the right moment, can enter your life and change it in ways you could never script. Some call it luck. I call it God revealing what He has been preparing all along. If you have experienced a meeting that seemed ordinary but left an unshakable mark, pay attention. Ask God what He may be showing you. These are moments where daily plans and His eternal purpose intersect. And if you haven't yet had such an encounter, trust that age is no barrier. Whether 60, 70, or beyond, His desire to bless you with love remains strong. Ultimately, these coincidences are one of His gentlest ways of writing love stories in the later chapters of life. They remind us to keep our eyes open and hearts soft, because in the most ordinary settings, the extraordinary can unfold. A love God has been planning for you all along. If this part of the video touched your heart, please like it, so that more people can be reminded that God's timing is always perfect. You never know, your words and encouragement might be exactly what someone else needs today. Number 3. A God-ordained relationship is about purpose, alignment, and spiritual growth. A relationship arranged by God is not just about butterflies in your stomach. It is about purpose, alignment, and spiritual elevation. Your soulmate is not sent to distract you. They are sent to develop you, not to weaken you, but to strengthen you. Too many people search for relationships that satisfy their emotions while leaving their spirit hungry. A true soulmate, the partner God ordains, is not just someone you can laugh with, but someone you can pray with. They are partners in purpose, challenging you to walk in righteousness and fulfill your destiny. Many relationships fail, not because of a lack of love, but because of a lack of purpose. Attraction may bring two people together, but it is divine purpose that keeps them bound. Some of you are asking, how do I know if this person is my soulmate? Let me offer some spiritual wisdom. If a relationship pulls you away from God, it is not from Him. If you must compromise your faith to keep them, if you silence your convictions to please them, if you feel more distant from God than before, you are not in a God-ordained relationship. You are in a distraction. God is not the author of confusion. 1 Corinthians 14:33. If you constantly doubt the relationship, if you are losing your peace, if you are wrestling with persistent uncertainty, it may not be from Him. A God-ordained alignment brings peace, not chaos. If you have ever met someone who brings you peace, I urge you, do not dismiss it simply because it does not look like the dramatic love stories you have heard. Passion may begin loudly, but peace endures. And in God's plan, lasting love often begins quietly, under the gentle cover of timing and His care. If your soul knows before your mind does, trust your soul. Let that peace be the compass that guides you to what He has prepared for you. Because as you grow older, love is no longer about being swept away. It is about being anchored. It is about knowing that storms may come, but the anchor holds firm. And when God anchors you to another through that extraordinary, unmistakable peace, that is His way of saying, you are home. And in that home, whether it is a place, a life shared, or simply the embrace of the one He has given you, your heart can finally rest without fear of losing what matters most. Now that we've explored these three subtle yet powerful ways God may be guiding you toward your soulmate after 60, from His preparation of your heart to the gentle divine appointments and to the purpose-filled alignment that brings peace, when I reflect on these ways God can bring love into our lives after 60, I am reminded that none of it depends on our timing, our plans, or our expectations. It depends on Him. That is what makes it so beautiful. Love that comes this way is never forced, never manufactured. It is written into our story by the one who knows us better than we know ourselves. God prepares our hearts, orchestrates these divine moments, and aligns us with a soulmate, not just for companionship, but for purpose, growth, and lasting peace. When you meet the person He has prepared for you, there is a quiet recognition, a steadfast peace that confirms you are home. In God's timing, love after 60 is not about being swept away. It is about being anchored, knowing that no matter the storms, the anchor holds firm. If this message encouraged or inspired you, like this video, share it with someone who may need hope and love, and subscribe so you don't miss more messages about God's timing, His purpose, and the quiet miracles of love after 60. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.